stop what you're doing. Literally stop, respectfully. I need you to listen up, respectfully. It's a new day. It's a new series. It's called Life Hacks with Kate, and I'm going to be sharing a collection of tips and tricks that have transformed my life that I think can help you. I'm getting ready, so it's like the perfect time to just dive right in. Throughout my 25 years of life, I've collected quite a few of these, and I can only share one at a time, even though I want to give you all at once. So just stick with me. I'm here to help you, and we're going to learn a lot in my bathroom classroom together. As I apply my toner to start my skincare routine, we're going to talk about main character syndrome. So I'm going to put quickly some vitamin C serum in my moisturizer and just mix them together. This is going to be hydrating my skin while also brightening and firming it. So to be completely transparent with you guys, as always, I am currently the main character in my own life, but I only got here because I was so not until I was maybe like 23, 24. The thing that I realized was really getting in the way of me becoming the main character of my own life was my chronic people-pleasing tendencies. I'll start listing what that looks like, and maybe you tell me if it sounds familiar, because there's a chance you're suffering from it too, but I was so obsessed with other people's opinion of me, or how they perceived me, or how I made them feel. I would basically keep myself really small and not speak up for myself, not say what I needed. I was afraid to take up space in fear that that would hurt them, disrupt their peace, trigger them. I was so obsessed with taking care of others and their experience of me that I completely lost sight of my own experience and how I felt. It like became my main focus to be perfect for everyone else and their various definitions of perfect. For instance, the perfect daughter, the perfect friend, the perfect girlfriend, the perfect employee. I bent over backwards doing pretzels and handstands to be just perfect, depending on everyone's definition of what that was for them. It's super common and nothing to be worried about. And let me show you, I'm a walking example that you can change this. As a result, I feel like I lost myself. If you think about it, of course that happened. Like I was always thinking about, who am I in this person's eyes? How can I be better? What do they need more of from me? How can I serve them better? And a little bit of that is okay. I'm not saying like never think like that, but you have to think about, what's my experience here? How do I feel around them? What do I want apart from what they want? So I was so stuck in this mindset that making this shift in my relationships was actually pretty uncomfortable and tricky, and it confused a lot of people around me. And I'm letting you know that that's going to be a part of this process. But I knew the more boundaries I set with people and the more I really thought about how I feel and what I want, the better I felt. But like the great Taylor Swift says, if you never bleed, you're never going to grow. And there is some bleeding involved. It's super uncomfortable to start setting boundaries. Trust me, when I stopped people pleasing, I actually lost a few friends, but it was the best thing that could have ever happened to me because those people were keeping me small, and those people were not happy for me when I started growing. Let the ones that aren't meant to be in your life walk right out the door, because the right ones will stay, and the right ones will love that you're in your power, that you're growing into your most happy, most successful, most whole, evolved version of yourself. I think it really clicked for me when I realized that I wasn't turning into the version that younger me would be proud of. If younger version of me saw myself suffering, living for other people, letting people walk all over me, she wouldn't be that excited to grow up, honestly. So I wanted to make her proud and excited for the future. I wanted her to see that I've become a badass. I do what I want. I say what I want. I take up space unapologetically. And I noticed that when I framed it like that, it really helped me stick to it. I also believe the universe rewards you for growth. So once you stop being a people pleaser and you become the main character, I swear doors open. Opportunities come to you, and it's a reward for putting yourself first. It's the universe's way of saying, keep going, don't stop. And one day it won't even be a conscious effort. You'll just be doing it without even realizing it. I think your inner voice becomes so much stronger and louder when you remove all the other ones around you. And it helps you actually understand yourself better. If this feels really scary, something you can ask yourself, this is not opening, something you can ask yourself is, what's the worst that can happen? Honestly, like, is someone gonna call you a bitch? I mean, call me a bitch. Fine, at least I'm living my life for me and I'm getting the most out of it, right? An incredible side effect of being the main character of your own life is that other people's opinions start mattering less and less and less. So you know how I told you I do this for my younger self, right? Well, I also think about me when I'm like 80 years old. And I think about, am I gonna be 80 years old and look back and think, dang, I should have lived my life for myself. I should have done what I want. I should have told that person off. I should have cut that person out of my life. I should have quit that job. No, I don't want to feel like that. I want to be 80 years old and say, I am so happy that I did what I wanted and I didn't give a shit about how that made other people feel. I want to be 80 years old and say, I lived a full life and I did it how I wanted, not for anyone else. Because what is the point otherwise? I mean, I don't know a lot of things, but I know for a fact that your purpose on this earth is not to be a supporting character in someone else's life. That's not your purpose. So please, for the love of God, remind yourself, I am the main character of my own life and no exception. And if someone in your life has a problem with you acting as your full, true, authentic, whole self, then they were a supporting character that wasn't meant to be in the script for that long. They were supposed to have an exit. At the end of the day, it's your movie, it's your life, you're the main character. Please don't forget this. I promise your quality of life, once you realize this, will improve like crazy. Okay, I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.